it reminds me of some of the Old Testament studies that's gone on in the last century, last 50 years, in the last 30 years, and the last 20 years. From a diachronic to a synchronic to several texts, where we talked about narrative as theology, looking at the cycles as a whole. You know, it's very significant because we're reclaiming and looking at what are some of the things that will help us to take the oral and the literate together, right, and sort of have that overall operating system. And I have a hunch, I'm not quite sure if it's right, but I have a hunch. It might be rhetorical analysis. Nevertheless, part of that reclaiming is very, very important in our theological education. Second, quick observation. Phyllis Tickle wrote a book called The Great Emergence, talking about the church having a rummage sale every 500 years. When I hear Phil Thornton talk about which of these three things are we going to change, and a hunched response is maybe all three, it might be that in terms of a revolution. So there are people who are out there in different fields writing and thinking about these matters, and they're coming, and we are sensing also the tension, and those are healthy tensions that we're sensing. It's wonderful. Roland, would you come on up and describe to us what are some